All right. Well, by we, I mean me, by myself. Pretty much as usual. But yeah, welcome back to another episode of Extremely Average. I don't really know if every podcast is going to have a theme, but this one sure as fuck is. I compiled a little list of things actually here on my phone that have been driving me absolutely insane because I don't understand the logic, if I'm being real, which I am, of most people. Like, I don't know what actually goes through the brain of majority of these people on a day-to-day basis where they think like most of this is totally kosher. Not in like a Jewish way, but like it's acceptable to do. Just hop right in because I'm gonna freaking snap. I'm looking at my phone and just can't filter through all the nudes, and all the text messages of like, you're such a public figure and a hero. So I'm sorry about that. Ugh. All right, here it is. First off, blinkers. Has anyone even heard of these? They're attached to your fucking car and they're really easy to use. It's literally just a little flick of the wrist, like Waka Flocka, which I hope is the actual artist of that song. I don't really know. I listen to rap, but you might know by looking at me, I'm a bit of a thug, but I don't keep my ear to the ground with like all new rap songs, even though that one's like probably 2 or 3 fucking years old by now. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is a blinker is attached to your car so you can use it. And that's pretty much it. And people it's always someone in a minivan going like 90 fucking miles on the highway with probably like a child on board, I would assume. Because why else would you have a minivan unless you want children on board, which is even creepier. You're flying 90 miles an hour to go to probably like fucking Walmart, whose prices, by the way, are, in this economy, extremely valuable. Not that this podcast is sponsored by Walmart. I think that's the last endorsement I would take. Even though the rollover prices are ridiculous and the holidays are coming up, folks. So keep a lookout for those. But use your fucking blinker. Like, it's not that hard. It's like I said, it's a flick of the wrist. You could even like use a finger, like a pinky, which is like minimal effort as far as your extremities are concerned. If you're going to have the audacity to drive 90 miles an hour in a fucking minivan, do it safe, as my podcast slowly turns into a public forum for safety. Just do it. Just do it, because I'm going to feel guilty flipping off a family of 4 again. You know who you are. Why are people running or even sprinting with proper footwear in the rain? What is that? Like, it's water. You know what I mean? Like, it's water. You drink water. Like, you're made of water. Why are you sprinting from it? Like, it makes no sense. Like, okay, I will cut myself off really quick and I will put out a disclaimer because I know all of you ladies out there. As I said that, the light that I'm recording my video with just cut out and it got super dark and creepy as I said the word ladies, by the way. I know you ladies are like, no, Kyle, you don't understand, okay? I take a long time doing my hair, and if I run in the rain, I can assure that it won't get too humid on my scalp. And it won't get frizzy, okay, fuckface? So I'm going to run in the rain. That's my cardio. So I understand. I get that. I genuinely do. If you want to look nice for your significant other or for the public at large, cool, dope, go for it. You do you, is what I'm saying. Just everyone fucking else, stop running in the rain. Because not to be a bully, but you look like a fucking asshole. Like, I hope you showered that day. I hope you showered in water that day, which means that it's probably not going to hurt you if it's falling from the sky. Call me crazy or don't call me at all. I don't care. But just stop running in the fucking rain because I can't stand watching people sprint. I just can't do it. Just please stop for me and my therapist, because she's probably sick of hearing me talk about people running in the rain every fucking week. Next point, which I'm sure none of you give a shit about, just like the other ones. But anyway, next point. I will say, no one's perfect. Not even me. It's close, but not even me. I'm guilty of the next one. I'm just going to say it out loud. I'm going to level the playing field. I do this one. I make my fucking bed before I go to sleep in it. And like, I know it's super, I feel like, at least I hope, I feel like that's super common, right? Like most people make their bed and then they, like the saying, like, you made your bed, you have to lie in it. I think that's normal, but it doesn't really make sense. All right, I better make sure this thing is nice and neat and put together before I go unconscious and roll around in it. I don't know. It just seems like a huge waste of time. It's probably my OCD. Like, I just got to make sure everything is prim and proper, which is the least manly expression out there. Speaking of not being manly, for all of you who are just listening to the podcast and can't see this on my YouTube channel, I'm wearing a pink fucking shirt with, in white letters, the word savage. That is an accurate representation of me as a human being, which is really fucking sad. Anyway, I make my bed and then I sleep in it, and I don't think I like that about myself, and I'm going to try and change. What I'm saying is I'm going to start going to bed in a crimpled up pile of comfort. Sounds oddly appetizing. Updates to come. Next thing, which not everyone's going to understand, but I know this one's for the fellas. All right, this one's for my boys. All like two of my friends who are dudes. This one's for you. Yeah, baby. 2017, hashtag equality. Let's put some out for the boys too. Actually, you ladies are really lucky in this aspect. Trust me, you girls go through a lot of shit. A lot of shit. I know I'm a dude in my mid-20s. Quarter life crisis. You ladies go through a lot. I power to you, because holy shit, some of the stuff that dudes are up to out here. I almost feel bad for having a dick. Almost. You ladies don't have to deal with this one life's quarrel, which you're pretty fucking lucky for. It is called the men's locker room bath stall. Okay? I genuinely don't want to paint this picture for you. I really don't. But I'm fucking going to. I'm an avid gym goer, mostly because of my mild addiction to pre-workout. Any blue raspberry pre-workout, send to me. If you like this podcast or me as a human being, just give me pre-workout. I don't even care how much. It could be like a tablespoon or like 9 fucking pounds. What the fuck am I talking about? The bathroom stall at the gym is a place of horrific sociological acceptance that's swept under the rug, and I don't understand. Luckily, you girls don't have to deal with it. So I'm going to paint this picture so you have some idea of what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what it is, but when men lock that stall door, also sporting events, any place where there's a lot of testosterone and sweat and dude, there's something about locking a stall door when you're going to go to the bathroom that is just all fucks are gone. Flush down the toilet, if you will. I get there, I've had a lot of pre-workout, a lot of caffeine, I stay really hydrated, but I gotta take a piss. I do, It's healthy, it's normal. I don't know why I'm telling you it's normal to piss. Hopefully you know that. But I go to do my business, as we say on the streets, and I pull out my garbage, and I'm just taking a nice piss, unhydrating myself from behind me, which is probably the worst part, because it's like you're not going to turn around 180 mid-piss and be everywhere. So you have to deal with the fact that these noises are coming from behind you, which is just, it could be anything. These guttural, like primal noises that are coming out of this human being. And the worst part, it's topped off, I'm just going to say it, and I'm sorry, it's topped off by the fact that this person's taking a shit. And I get it, it's a human function, and if you need to express yourself with like a little grunt, whatever, I don't even want to talk about it. You do what you got to do. But, no pun intended, but don't make it my fucking problem. That's on you, dude. You didn't eat what you should have last night. Don't bring it into my life, is what I'm saying. I ate my salad and took my vitamins and went to bed at 9 p.m. because I'm a fucking virgin. Don't make the fact that you're having a conniption in a 3 foot by 3 foot square box right behind me my fucking problem. Does that make me really selfish? That probably makes me really fucking selfish. Hey, you gotta go. You fucking hold that shit. Not around me. You deal with it on your own time, guy. I'm taking a piss. I don't know if that makes me a bad person or if I'm being legit, right? Because You girls don't get it. I hope all the dudes out there are like, yeah, it's one of two things. You're either a dude out there who's like, yeah, bro, it gets pretty gross. Or you're a dude out there who's like, I don't know what is he talking about? And that means that you are this fucking dude. And another thing, I hope you girls aren't doing this. I really hope this isn't a thing on your side of the wall. A lot of dudes, I don't know if it's just at the gym. I feel like it's mostly just at the gym. If it's like, I don't know if they think it's funny, but I'll tell you right now, it's fucking not. They go to the bathroom and they don't flush. They just leave it. Come on, man. It's like a blinker. It's a fucking flick of the wrist. Ugh, I'm not gonna gag, but it's making me uneasy because fucking. I get to the gym, hyped up on pre-workout. I've been listening to gangster rap, maybe a little T-Swift. You don't fucking know me. I'm like, yeah, baby, let's see how weak I am today. I'm like, you know what? I really gotta take a piss. I'm all filled up. I'm really sorry for saying all filled up. That made me uncomfortable. Sorry about that. I'm like, gotta go piss right now. Gotta go piss. All the fucking urinals are taken. All 2 of them at my gym. By the way, get on that. I'm not gonna name names. You know who you are. Build more urinals, please. All of them are taken. I'm like, I gotta right there, staring me right in the face is someone else's problems. Soaking in water, just looking at me. It's not a big deal. It's not going to ruin my day, but it's enough for like a solid 2 or 3 seconds where you kind of jerk back. You're like, oh, didn't see that coming. I expect a nice, a bowl full of just clear water, just waiting for me. And you walk into that and it's like, Christ, this is the kind of moment I have to experience now. And then walk out like nothing happened. I don't know if I'm absolutely insane. But I hope you girls don't have to deal with that because it's weird. I don't know if people think it's funny or if it's just like they don't give a shit or they do give a shit and then they leave it. So just fucking stop because it's driving me fucking insane. Another thing I don't understand, and we're going to end on this. Women. That's pretty much it. It's not even actually a joke. I just had no idea what I'm doing. So someone please help me. That's it for today's podcast. I want to make it short, sweet, and right to the point. I hope you enjoyed listening to me talk to my fucking self more than I did. To go over the things not to do in the world that I'm living in. Don't not use your fucking blinkers, please. Especially if you're in a minivan with a family of 4 on your way to KFC or Walmart. I will ram you with my 2003 Saturn Vue. Yeah, baby. Stop running in the rain. Because you are made of water and you drink water, you bathe in water, and some of you, which I wish were me, sleep on water beds. Also, stop making beds before we sleep in them. Let's be a little carefree. We'll loosen up a bit. A little bit of wine, have a nice glass, take a bath, and then go to bed without making it. You earned it. You had a long day. Dealing with people who don't flush the fucking toilet. Fuck! Lastly, women, I don't understand you, and I've been watching a lot of Lifetime titles like The Perfect Man, ? And you're like, Tobias, who moved in next door, seemed like a real good dude, but I think he has a dark past that might come back to haunt me. The shirt and me talking about Lifetime is really going to a weird place. So I'm going to wrap it up. Please like and subscribe everything that I do forever. I have an app it gives me a separate number attached to my phone. I would love if you guys call and leave me voicemails or text me anything you want on the show. That seems pretty dangerous, but I'm a dangerous guy. But here's the number for that shit. 266-2060. The official hotline. Ooh, it is a hotline. Much appreciated for tuning in. I will be back eventually.
Listen to the silence. Listen and be silent. Try blaming yourself instead of